Markets around the world a little bit mixed today. To tell you what's up and what's down, we have Bloomberg's Susan Lee standing by in Hong Kong. And in London, Lindsay Janice. We'll first go to Susan Lee in Hong Kong. Hi, Susan.
We got an 11th day of gains for the Asian stock benchmark, with earnings expectations being lifted on the sectors of banks and also steel makers. Let me first show you the gains today for the financial shares. And Japan's #3 listed bank, Sumitomo Mitsui, was upgraded to a buy by Japan's #1 brokerage, Nomura. So this stock led the gains amongst the financial names. Meantime, steel makers such as JFE and also Sanyo Special Steel have both been upgraded by Goldman Sachs to a buy. And Goldman says that government stimulus around the world is boosting the outlook on demand and also profits at steel makers. Now, notice that a lot of the companies, the names that I just mentioned, were upgraded by brokerages today, mostly in Japan. And analysts have boosted earnings estimates since the beginning of April, but mostly for companies outside of Japan. In fact, profit forecast declined within Japan itself. That's according to Bloomberg data. So the tide may be turning. Now, in some earnings news, let's stay in Japan. And Canon, which is the maker of cameras and printers, saw its second quarter profit drop 86%. It also cut its annual sales target with weakness in demand for office equipment. Though checking in shares on Canon, it is slightly lower in Tuesday's session. Canon actually announced the results after the market closed, so not much reaction in the share price. Meantime, shares in India's Tata Motors gained in Mumbai trade, hitting the highest in a month. And this is the company that making the cheapest car in the world, sold at around $2,000 each. Tata also happens to own the Jaguar Land Rover brand, and Tata surprisingly saw a profit jump of 58% in its first quarter. Its net income came in at over $100 million in those 3 months.